What's up, guys? Just down here in the park making another video today. It's a nice day, sun's out big time. So first thing about the last video there with stereo, thanks everybody for your inputs and whatnots. And I wasn't gonna bother answering all the comments because the video wasn't very good about the the history of and all this other shit of the problems and how I've gone about different stages trying to sort it. First thing, everybody keeps saying take it to the stereo dick. You don't think I took it to the stereo dick first? Come on. So it went to Gallon's. Gallon did everything in his powers to try to rectify the problem, like replaced amplifiers, wires, RCAs, all kinds of stuff. So they couldn't figure it out. It did it with the original stock alternator that the van had. I put the MacMan in afterwards. It got worse when I put the MacMan in. Obviously, it's a much better alternator, 240 amps. In a MacMan, 90 in a stock. So what the problem is it's got to be something with my vehicle. So I need a Chevy deck that knows the electrical stuff really, really good, to let me know. So I'll go over some more stuff in a little bit here with the camera. Oh, the ground. Why does my ground run all the way from the front of the car to the back of the car? Well, I used to have it grounded through the chassis. I was told by a couple different sources that by having that much power with an alternator, I couldn't use the chassis to, I don't even know how that shit works, dissipate the power or whatever. I couldn't ground that much chooch through the chassis. So I bought a 1/0 ground line and I ran it all the way to the back. It's hooked up to the power cell. Okay, it grounds the power cell directly to the power cell. From the battery up there to the negative on the power cell. I'll try to show it to you again. Now, a bunch of you are saying I need a capacitor. I was pretty sure, I thought that a power cell and a capacitor were pretty much the same thing. Because I remember power cells, cylinder thing, negative, positive, and they were rated in farads. Well, that thing back there, I'm pretty sure it says 100 farads on the side of it, and that's like, a lot of times bigger than the 2 farad ones that I used to see, but maybe power cell and capacitor are two different things. I do have one that I could probably throw back there to try, but I don't think that's the problem. Because now that I've unhooked the load sensing ring underneath the hood, everything is working just fine. Except I get a light up here that's telling me that the van's a little bit pissed off and I need to take it in and fix it. So I think that should cover most of the comments, because a lot of them were about the grounds being too long and this and that and everything else. And some of you guys are saying to stay away from Carphonics. I don't know what you guys are on about, man. Really? Get off of it. Like, young offender, ages ago, everybody makes mistakes. He's a great guy. He did everything in his powers to fix this. Please stop with the bullshit. Thank you. So now, I'm going to finish the smoke, and then I'll get out and I will show you guys the wiring and how I've got it done. I'm pretty sure it's all done right, because like I said, it's been not only the Gallon shop, but I took it somewhere else after they were out of ideas, didn't know what else to do. Took it somewhere else. They didn't know what it was. All they could tell me was that it was hitting 16.2 volts. Sometimes it would do it off idle when I was sitting at a stoplight, touch the gas to leave, stereo cut out, just the 4-channel amp, because it's a Class B power supply or whatever, and it's apparently sensitive to voltage and stuff, whereas my monoblock's a Class D, and it doesn't give a fuck. It give me it says. So, yeah. And then the other time it would do is I'd be sitting, banging away in a parking lot, reach over, just touch the stereo knob a little bit, like one click, shuts off 4-channel. None of that happens now that I've unhooked that ring, so clearly nothing wrong with the stereo or the way it's installed. I'm really confident that it's something wrong with my vehicle, which is what one person consecutively told me. It's your car, it's your car, it's your car, and I honestly didn't believe it was my car because I couldn't find nothing on the internet of the issue, but then again, how many people put big stereos in Chevy Uplanders? But I'm sure there's other vehicles out there that have those stupid load sensing rings that people have put stereos in. It's not even a big stereo. It's only 1,400 watts. Like, that's fuck all. You look at some of these guys, like somebody said, talk to Steve Mead. Well, he's be like, ain't nobody got time for that, 1,400 watts and stuff, right? So, I don't know. It's got to be something with the car. So if you're a Chevy Dick or Chevy Dick, maybe ask him a couple questions or give me his phone number, his email or something. It'd be really good. So anyways, I'll show you really quickly about the wires, and then yeah, I'm mainly just making this video to kind of clarify. It wasn't a very good video. I didn't tell you guys all the informations. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to finish this stub of a cigarette and away we go. Well, I finished my cigarette and just there's the river. There's trouts in there doing their thing. Somewhere in there. On my way over here I saw more people fishing in the river. Season's not open yet, but people are fishing. Dickheads. So anyways, well, we must as well start at the front of the car, I guess. Hold on, I gotta put the hood up. Frick's sakes. Okay, so, yeah, here's under the hood. Bunch of you were saying about I gotta get a decent battery that can take the power from the MacMan. Well, that's a pretty good battery. That's a Yellow Top Optima. You know, it's not a piece of shit. That's a pretty good battery right there. And you know, of course, there's the MacMan back there. And then I don't know if you guys can even see that. There's the two lines there. I am gonna loom them and fix the big gaping hole through my firewall where those two big 1-gauge lines went through, because like those are pretty big. Like, you know, that's my finger. I got big hands. That's big friggin' wire right there, boys. So these are for my HIDs. I put those in because my headlights were dimming really bad. Yeah, and oddly enough too, the dimming issue, now that I've unhooked that ring down there, the dimming issue is gone. Well, it's not gone, but it's a lot better than it was. So some of yours too were saying maybe I got the direction wrong on that ring, that thing might be directional. Well, this is the side here that connects to the battery, and on the other side of the ring is the one that goes to the alternator, and that's the same way it is here for the factory ground. So I'm pretty sure that I got her going in the right direction there, but I might be wrong. So I just thought I'd clarify that for you guys. What else here? Oh yeah, and one guy PM'd me there about these lines. It's just the one off from off the alternator for the extra chooch, because the other line is back there, and it's that red one, and it's just there it is. It's just a little friggin' tiny dinky 4-gauge line, and I don't think you want to go putting that kind of juice through a 4-gauge line. I don't think that would be a good idea. So, but that's the one that goes over and hooks up the pewter and all that stuff, and then this one just, you know, makes it all go to the battery really good. And I know I got to fix all these wires and stuff. Like, it's definitely not very clean right now at the moment, nor is it safe. So, and then we got the big 150 amp fuse, and then I did, like I said earlier, I did have a chassis ground, and that's this big one here. It's still hooked up. I figured, why unhook it? It's not gonna hurt. Oh no, it's not that one. It's that electrical taped one down in there, that one, and it comes up and it's connected there. And yeah, I know it looks all rusty and stuff, but underneath where it's actually connected, I clean that all up. That's just rust that's accumulated since I friggin' did that little project. I should have threw a little primer on there, but I'm not too good aiming with a spray can. So now I'll go to the back. Okay, so in the past everybody said that that's a bad spot for my amplifiers. Yeah, you might be right, it does get warm back in there, but if I keep all those panels off like that and then crack that window open, it's cool. You know, I thought about maybe getting some fans or something to put back in there, but I definitely don't seal it up because they do get warm, especially now that it's summer and it's just beauty day out. Just beauty, I might add. So anyways, back in here, some of you might not know, there's a kicker 1000.1 monoblock, and then down there that's the 400.4 whatchamacallit. Well, actually there's the boxes right there for them. So that's the 4-channel amp, and that's the friggin' the monoblock. And then these subs on these, I'm having an issue with them, and Galen's dealing with that too. Like, great guy. Love Carphonics. Anyways, so back down in here, my RCAs and everything all come down the one side of the van. So there's that big negative line there that comes right off the battery, right to the negative on this kinetic power cell. Okay, so that's where that goes. Again, I haven't gotten any electrical tape to re-chuchify the molecular structure of what's going through this, but this is a negative. It's just a red wire. That's for the 1 amp. This is for the other amp, and then these are the positives here that come in. So down in there, you can see there's the big red line. There's a distribution block. I just got it all taped up for now because, like I said, I haven't done anything neat and tidy with this because for a while there I was ripping wires out and putting wires in more than I was driving the damn car. So this distribution block, one goes to the 4-channel amplifier, the other one comes over here into the power cell, off the power cell to the mono block. And that's how that all runs. So there are no grounds back here. I used to have it all grounded to this nice little factory ground right there. But again, I was told that friggin' that's too much chooch to go through factory grounding and you gotta go direct with a big wire. So that's what I did. So, and then that other big thick blue one down there, that's that 9-conductor wire. It's got like, you know, 8 sets of speaker wire, 4 sets of speakers, and friggin' a remote wire. So that's that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm pretty sure that it's, oh, I can't see a damn thing. I'm pretty sure that it's a problem with the car, that it's something to do with the load sensing ring or the way that the computer technologies reads what's going on. Like, you know, like, I don't know, maybe it can't shut the alternator off fast enough or something. I honestly don't know. I'm hoping that somebody out there has a freaking clue about this stuff, because I don't understand the vehicle. The stereo part of it, I understand all that. It's all done right to my knowledge. Like, you know, yes, most of the time you can just run short little grounds like that, and I probably still could have. That's probably not even remotely close to my issue. Holy, I'm gonna get ready to go somewhere and my friggin' hood's out. So, yeah, that's where we're at. And yeah, that's gonna be all for this video. I do apologize, but the crick's over there, and you know, SRBT Magnums, the fishing dick, he's got his real name on his YouTube channel now there. He left a comment on the last video, Sean. So we're gonna do some fishing soon, and I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, J2, we're gonna do some fishing. A lot of fishing coming up. I really enjoyed it last summer, and I really want to catch a friggin' whopper mackerel this year, or a mahi or something. So anyways, until next time, everybody, thanks for watching. You know, click the thumbs up button, all that good stuff, and Crazylogie went out.